So hi everyone, welcome to this, I'm going to call it a first play, because it'll be the first time it's featured on this channel, of Railroute, the Story of Jozic. Now, I've played the full game on the main channel, in stream, and it's fun, but a lot more difficult than it looks. But this is kind of like a stream, a kind of, probably like demo version of the game that's available now on Steam. I will be putting the link in the video description if anyone wants to go and check it out. But yeah, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you do enjoy this video. We're going to go the narrative experience, see what that's like.
Oh, hello. You must be my replacement. I'm Jozic. I've been the dispatcher here for over 30 years now, and I'll be training you today. It's good to meet you. This is the dispatch interface. Oh, don't worry. We're not very busy at the moment. We've got plenty of time to practice. Why don't we try moving around our view a bit to start? Hold the mouse button to move the screen, or if you... Great! Now try scrolling the mouse wheel to... Haha! You're a natural. I can tell you're going to be great at this already. Now, how about we get a bit more comfortable with the interface? There are a few different things that we need to learn about. First up, we have the switches. These allow us to direct the train's route and decide which track they'll follow. Great! Now we'll move on to the signals. These signals instruct the train to either proceed or halt, depending on which way they're flipped. Wonderful! Notice that the signal has turned green. This means that it's set to proceed. Trains will be able to run through it. Let's right-click it to set it back to stop. Great job! As a dispatcher, you'll be responsible for routing trains to specific locations, so we should get familiar with some of the routes you'll be using. Let's start by making a route from Davica, Platform 2, to Bubny, Platform 2. We'll start by setting the switches so that the train can safely pass them. Remember, if a switch isn't set correctly, you'll be given a penalty. Great! Now that the switches are set, you can flip the signal. Excellent! Now that the route is set, a train could run through and reach its destination. We'll try setting another route in a second, but first we need to close the current route. Flip the signal to halt. This will make the track available for other trains again. Normally, a train would automatically reset the signal when it passes by, but for now, we can do it manually. Great job! Looks like you know what you're doing. Let's see if you can create a route on your own. Try making a route from Bubny Platform 2 to Docks Platform 1. And remember, switches first, then signals. Wonderful! Let's clear this route and get started with some actual trains. Great job! Well, you've certainly got the hang of that. The trains will start coming soon. I'm off to get a coffee, and then we'll start for real.
So yeah, this is just, the tutorial from the main game. And it must admit, it is actually cleverly done.
I love a good coffee. Warms the bones. I get cold often in my old age. Oh, what's that? Sounds like we've got a train approaching. We'd better get back to work. Oh, look! Davica Station has a circular train icon. Looks like train commuter 1011 is waiting to arrive. Take a look at our central panel down below. According to its schedule, it's looking to arrive at Platform 2. Right, here it comes. Sometimes these trains take so long to arrive, I take a nap whilst I wait for them. Well, feel free to pass the time any way you like. No use sitting here doing nothing. You see that switch down the line? We'd better change its route, or else we'll be sending them straight into a dead end. Good work! Now we've got to signal to the train that it's safe to move. See the signal? Great! That'll let the train know that it's safe to set off. Once it's past it, the signal will go back to causing trains to halt. We'll just wait for the train to depart now. It shouldn't be long.
It'll be a couple of minutes because we got. Yeah, we have.
Oh, look! The train just started moving. Its scheduled departure time must have passed already. Now we wait for the train to arrive in Bubny. As I said, feel free to take a quick power nap. I know I will.
It was taking about 3 minutes to get there.
Ah, look! The track's turned red. That means that it's occupied. Time to teach you about reversing. Sometimes we'll need to send the train back the way it came. That's where the reverse button comes in. Oh, I nearly forgot. Make sure you flip the switch down the line, too. The train is waiting to go to Platform 1, not Platform 2. Now we can signal for the train to proceed. We'll just wait for the train to depart now. It shouldn't be long. Oh, look! The train just started moving. Its scheduled departure time must have passed already. Let's hope it's not late. You won't believe how many late trains I've had over the years. Oh, they just give me a small fine, but nothing I can't handle.
So we're going to move it a bit quicker. Oh, this game is clever.
Fantastic job. You know, I think you're ready to wear one of these now. Your very own pocket watch. You can pin it to your uniform. I got this when I first started as a conductor a long, long time ago. Try it on. Wow, that really suits you, huh? Reminds me of myself when I was younger.
Yeah, it's. You only use these speeds in like when you're doing this.
Well, I think it's time to see how well I've taught you. I'm going to let you try dispatching 4 trains on your own now, and you've got to make sure that they're all on time. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be great. Check the timetable to see the incoming trains.
Here's the next one.
Here's the first train. Make sure to keep an eye on its schedule to see where it's headed and when it's leaving. We wouldn't want it to be
Platform
late.
2. I said, yeah, you use the speed things on like when you're doing this and when it's slow, but when it gets even a few trains, you don't because you're trying to figure out routes, add platform, add lines.
Oh, by the way, another way to revert the train is simply by right-clicking it.
There we go, got that one. One down.
Nice work. I knew you were a natural. That's the first one finished. Now on to the rest. Another incoming train? Make sure you handle it on time and don't be in a hurry. Non-delayed trains are the... Oh, looks like the train's heading for the docks. We could take the Bubny route, but that takes a while. Why don't we build a shortcut? See that highlighted button? That's the construction menu. Go ahead and click it. Great! Now click the highlighted cell on our map. That will place the start of our new track. Perfect! Now we can place the rest. Click the new highlighted cell. This is where our track will... Excellent job! That'll make the trip to the docks much quicker. Close the construction menu by clicking the panel again. Perfect! Now you can use that route for the next train. I'm going to step out and stretch my legs a bit. Don't worry, I'll be back when you're done dispatching all of the trains. Good luck.
So yeah, I mean, it's not easy to build the route. Right, let's go there. Two down.
Remember, the trains don't reverse automatically. You'll have to instruct it to yourself. You'll be able to automate this later, though.
Yeah, I'd forgotten to hit the reverse. The problem is, it's because of the tutorial I got used to it pausing it every time there was something needing doing. There's the fourth one done. So yeah, it gets harder. Nice way to show the people involved in the game. And there probably is music in the background, but of course we've turned it down. Because of course the problem you've got when you do any of these games, you don't know where the copyright status of games is.
Oh, I really needed that stretch. Sitting for a long time does not agree with me. You did fantastically on the trains. Excellent job.
Problem is, I turned it down and it just seems to have just turned it off, but I didn't. It supposed to be at about 25% volume. One of the other bits I found with this game is sometimes, because I run multiple monitors, And I've had the same problem with the main game, is that you open it and it opens up on the wrong screen. So, still a bit frustrating that it's doing
Now
that.
we've got the hang of things, we don't want to get bored, do we? I think it's time to ramp up the traffic a bit. And we can do that by accepting some contracts. Perhaps one from Davice to Bubny and back, just to keep things simple. I'll let you know when we're ready, but for now, you should keep an eye on the timetable down right. Try to see when our current trains are arriving and departing. That way you'll be better prepared to take on new contracts.
Just gotta wait for it to stop so I can set it on reverse.
Now it's a perfect time, and it looks like you've been offered a new contract. Isn't that... Oh, this looks good. Back in my day, we didn't earn half this much. We should accept it. It's not too difficult, and it'll make good work. Now that you've accepted it, it's time for the trial train. This train will determine how fast your route is, and how much you'll be paid for it. So make it count. Oh, and a note on contracts for the future. Remember, you should only accept the ones you like the look of. No need to take too many, or any at all if you'll get overwhelmed. Look at that, the train's at Bubny already. Remember the platforms that the train runs along. All future instances of that train will need to use the same route. Phew, that was quick. Don't worry if you're not happy with the contract. You can always reject it or opt. Wonderful! That train will be running every 60 minutes from now on, so be sure to watch out for it. Now that we're so busy, we don't want to be having to manually accept all those trains, do we? How about we automate the process to make our life a little easier? We should start by automatically accepting trains onto the platforms. We'll need to unlock the Auto Accept Trains upgrade to do that. Go ahead. Perfect. There are lots of upgrades here for the future, but for now, we're looking for the Auto Accept Trains upgrade. Great. Here's the one we're looking for. The upgrades take 5 upgrade points to unlock. We'll earn 1 upgrade point each time we dispatch a train on time, so better make sure we don't run late. Nice work! That's our first upgrade. Hopefully there's many more to come. Now, let's take a look at how it works. Look at that! A button's been added. Turning this on will let us automatically accept trains arriving at this station. Ah, looks like you turned it off. I think we should keep it enabled for... Perfect. This button will be available in every one of our stations. Remember, it's activated by default, so feel free to uncheck it when you need to.
Oh, I failed.
Ah, the church bells. They remind me of my time at Wakefield. That was a long, long time ago now. If I close my eyes, I can still hear the sound of the cathedral tolling. It always used to wake me up. You know, I've been working on a project for a while now. I've been to a lot of places in my time. Oh yes, more than I can count. But I don't want to forget any of them. So I've been making them into maps. Little games to play. And I've just finished recreating Wakefield. Would you like to play it? It shouldn't take long. It's only a short one. I'd love to show it to you. I've even included the old cathedral bells. Wonderful. It's quite simple, really. There's a set number of trains for you to dispatch, and the goal is to get the highest score possible. Take it slow and see how well you do. Here we are. Remember, the goal of this map is to get the highest score possible, so try to make sure that all of the trains run on time. Take it slow and have fun.
But yeah, this game's got lots of different modes. This is what they would call timetable mode. You're going for a score. And this is the
Here's another one. Make sure you don't keep them waiting.
think there's one more after this. No, we've got three. It's 4 trains. 3 from one side, 1 from the other. Oh, excuse me. Right. Once he gets past there, I can flick the switch and send him down. Oh, excuse me. That way, because I've got the lines open, it means they can leave on time. What is its final destination? Well, it's heading to its final destination. One waiting to go to its first. Right. Oh, he's just passing there, so we can open you.
Ha ha ha! Wow! I really didn't see that when it was so fast. Good job! Oh, how I miss this place. This was
There you
one of
go.
my first ever posts as a dispatcher, you know. I'd always get a hot chocolate at the bakery on the way to work. Good times. That's it. You've done it, and a great job you've done, too. That's a good score. I guess we better get back to work now, huh?
And I am going to leave it there. So that's a bit of Story of Jozic, which is the first part of Railroute. Railroute is fun. As I said, we've done it in stream a couple of times, and it's a lot trickier than it looks. This makes it look simple. It's not. Imagine when you've got 5-6 trains riding, you accept more contracts, and all of a sudden you end up with trains kind of trying against, come against each other. It happens more often than not. Sometimes you can't avoid it either. But yeah, go and check it out for yourself. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Come back for another video very soon. Till then, bye bye for now.